Hello, everyone. So today, in today's pin post, we're talking about grocery shopping and planning, and tomorrow we'll go over into prepping food. But I wanted to, outside of all that I listed for you in this post, there's a lot of tips and resources that are in the file section for you. I just wanted to, so that's all there for you to build that system and guide for you. And remember, if you're on a program, follow the program protocol. Not, you don't have to do it to the T. It's not about being perfect, but it's following it in general. Okay, and that's kind of what I want to get at for the intention of planning out your system. Know that one way is not the right way for everybody. There is no one set way, and that's kind of hard for some of us to wrap around. You're like, I feel like I have to get it right and perfect. It's more of an experimentation for what fits your lifestyle, your goals, and your body, because we're made so differently. There's a lot of ways to go about planning out your meals and your depending on your energy levels and stuff like that. Some people are really successful with doing just 3 square meals a day with like a snack in between in there somewhere, depending on where you need it. Some people need 5 to 6 meals a day of just smaller portions and throughout the day to keep their metabolism going. And note that some people respond better to a more paleo template of a diet. Some people respond better to a vegan, vegetarian, or pescatarian diet. There's no right or wrong way. It's just incorporating whole foods, real foods, for 80% of your lifestyle. And then the other 20%, enjoy that Nutty Buddy bar, and don't get hung up if you have pizza for dinner one day, if that's what you're doing for you're going out to celebrate, have that intention and enjoy the nourishing environment of what that it is to connect with people and to build community versus necessarily like the nutrition in a slice of pizza, but the essence of it as a whole is a nurturing experience. So recognize what nurturing is for you every day if you can, and be really mindful. And that's what we want to use in our daily reflections, is to note, are we being mindful of using food and meals and times with friends and family as a nurturing experience, or a negative experience that builds guilt and shame and things like that? And if that is the case, why? So remember, it's all about just 80% of the time. Ultimately, like if you stick to it's real foods, go for like the whole grains, like the actual brown rice, for quinoa, for oats, and whether it's gluten-free or has wheat in it, it depends on your body. But, it's aiming, the overall themes of everything I've studied, honestly, and looked at, the major themes is just eat real food, being gluten-free in general is a good indicator, or going paleo-esque, you could say, is a good, like 70-80% of the time, good, rough way to live your lifestyle, like maybe during most of the weekdays. Why? Not necessarily because it's like the right way or the highway, it's because it's cutting out those polyunsaturated fats, those canola oil, those fried oils that they put into a lot of fast food restaurants or just restaurants in general. Those build up toxins in your body that burn you out basically from the inside out. And the overly refined carbohydrates and sugars, so bleached flour and stuff like that. And I'm not saying those are evil. They're evil. I mean, there are things that are put into our foods nowadays that make them literally addicting. So it's being mindful about that, if it's going to be like an addiction for you, or if you have an addiction for it, a certain type of refined carb, and not saying like you can't ever have it. And when we get into that mindset of can't ever have it, that's when the binge eating starts sometimes, and we can't stop. So give yourself the flow. If one day you want to have a brownie, have a brownie. You know what? Instead of saying, no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't. And then all of a sudden one weekend, binge, and you get yourself sick. So just nourish yourself. That's the ultimate goal. Just nourish yourself and make sure it's overall whole foods. Some people respond better with dairy. Some people don't. Some people need the gluten. Some people don't need the gluten. Just listen to your body, and that's what this space is for, so you can listen in and tune in and get some more ideas on how to structure your meals for you to feel nourished and successful in your daily life. And remember, it kind of just goes with your lifestyle and what your goals are. Let's respond and ask if you have any questions or you need some feedback. If you have a grocery list that you would like some feedback on for your shopping, we're doing a grocery shopping makeover. We're free to there. Myself, Lauren, Emily, and Kyla are here for you, and we can totally give you a little feedback on your grocery list if that will be helpful for you. And saying, oh, maybe this might be a better, more whole food option that might fuel you better for your lifestyle, and maybe try this alternative instead or this brand, and that will be more serving for your body from the inside out. Or it's cheaper, things like that. So we're here for you, and post your grocery list if you feel comfortable with that, and we can totally nerd out on that. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.